Hello and welcome to Penkitten Plays Ostriv, a Ukrainian city builder game, which is really good. Now, I should say before we get into it that I did get this game free of charge from the developer, but this is not a paid promotion. These are going to be my actual opinions. So we're going to get into it. Now, I'm not recording on my usual Bandicam. I'm actually recording right now on OBS, which does have some different changes. One of them being I really have no idea when this video is going to end. I don't have a timer on it like I usually do. Let's get into a new game. Let's get in with, I kind of like the map that's next to this big ol' island. I think it's nice and scenic. You know, any good city needs an island. You know, you got Paris, you got Rome, reminds me of those things, kind of reminds me of Manhattan. It's just nice. So we're here. We got these little guys, nice Ukrainian citizens here to start a new land. And you got, they're in tents. These are temporary buildings. When you build them proper houses, they go away. And I think that's pretty cool. What happened here? No, I'm good. Oh boy. Get rid of that. Yeah, we're good. I had two versions of this game open at the same time somehow. Now you get a random number of citizens, usually with 9 men, 9 women. I think that's always the case, but the number of children is randomized from the look of it. First mission right now is just to build a forestry, because without a forestry, you're not going to have enough wood to do anything else. The forestry produces, you can't see it yet, but it takes wood by chopping down these trees and turns it into lumber for building, which I think is just called wood, and it turns into firewood. So we'll really have this happen if we let it run. I do hear a little bit of audio in the background, but it's not that much. There we go. What's really good about this game, and what is kind of different from other games like it, like Banished, is that you can see the buildings being made in real time instead of just a couple of different frames of the building process. No, you can see the individual just pillars being put in. And it's not always the same. Like, they usually make the roof go on very quickly, but this is nice. Look at this. Look at the detail that goes into making this. And also, everyone's just sitting around. I think building is a man's job in this game, so the women are just hanging out at the moment. They're bored. They need something to do. Like, I think we had... No, we have 21. I wonder if that number just went up. So we need to get this done so we can have a good supply of wood so that we can make houses. Because once winter rolls around, we have most of the year to get it done. Once winter rolls around, these people are just going to leave. They're not going to stay in a tent. And let's put a couple workers in there because we got stuff to do, man. We got stuff to do. Set it back on regular time. Could go straight for the houses, but houses require thatch. And thatch gets made out of thatchery. And what does a thatchery do? It thatches. It collects reeds, even though I guess these count as reeds. It just kind of makes thatches. That's all you need to know about them. We can put this... Close at hand would be a good place to put it. And then we can start getting going on these houses. How about we get about half of them down? Maybe starting with one over here. Ooh, there we go. If I put it real close in, I'll be able to get it. Maybe if I can do some turning. Because what I want to do with these first few houses is just kind of go in a circle around this lovely encampment. Put one of those in. Next house. You can... Oh yeah, that's another thing. Full range of movement when it comes to placing homes. The only difference being when, say, like this happens, when the fences don't line up like you could. It's more of a pet peeve than an actual problem. This game's pretty good about that. Come on. Nice. Circle it up, people. Circle it up. Bam. Good. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to play this in OBS instead of playing it on Bandicam was that there's a couple of glitches that would happen when playing with Bandicam. Particularly, there's these little trails that start to form where your citizens are walking on, and those don't happen if you have Bandicam open. There's a lot of games that have trouble with Bandicam. I know that Transport Fever also had problems with Bandicam. So, uneven terrain. Can't really build here then. So it's more like a big ol' semicircle. Yeah, I'd have to build it a bit closer, but I guess that gives us area for more industry. Let's just keep it going. I could have a road somewhere else. So yeah, roads are built by people moving on them. You can't actually build them. There is no road to build. There's a bridge, but that's about it. Now then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we need 8 houses. Like I said, this game was being produced in the Ukraine, so it has a bunch of Ukrainian names. The Trokhikchuk family, the Semenev family, the Pretychenko family, Samokiesk family, Vriznik family, Shurchurko family, Bilohe family, Levinenko family, and Buchma family. Lovely, lovely people. So we got a bunch of houses that are going that way. How about we make some more houses coming this way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only need 8, but if we keep making more, other families can join in. So I could put some, like, say, here. Where's your house? Your house ends there. Real nice turning dial. Bam. Something like that. It's kind of finagly, but I enjoy it, especially since this has been produced by only one guy. Put that in there. Really make space for the town. And that should be a nice semicircle. Although it's going to take a while, especially since I'm going slowly. Now, more than just that, this game runs on its own kind of economy. Well, this is just income expenses. It doesn't even account for food. And food you're going to need, especially by about the second winter. You can get those from a couple places. You can get a farm, cow pen, fishing docks. I think fishing docks might be easier, but you need to have a boatyard. And a lot of these buildings require nails, which can only be made at a smithy. So maybe just allow things to play on. And this needs to get built. It's getting done. Get it done. Put someone in there. Put someone with a lovely, lovely mustache. And I'm thinking for a farm, it can go out here. Maybe turn like this. Kind of like that, yeah. Uneven terrain here, but if I turn it ever so slightly, I can just put it in right there. Maybe halfway through these homes, we can have that right there. It just takes nails, and it takes... Stalled. Mostly because we're moving trees. You need to chop down the trees. So you're taking this out then, because you're the next in line. Can't find clay anywhere. All right. Luckily enough, clay is not something you have to build. It's just something you have to place. And when it comes to clay in the area, clay action, I can just put in a clay collecting pan maybe right here. You know, it's nice. You cut into the side of the hill, get some clay from the riverbank. I think it makes sense. Although I'm pretty sure you can put those just about anywhere that there is even ground. That's one of the things that this game really relies on. It has a sense of freedom while playing it. It's all about just, putting whatever you want wherever you want. It's rather nice. So we have this village home going up. And while you're building it, you can see that there's different stages of building. First is a clay stage to make a foundation. Then wooden nails to make a skeleton. Then more foundation. I think those goes to plaster walls with the clay. Then you have the, I don't know, maybe that was a chimney. And at the very end, it's thatch. You can see the different stages, even though they don't exactly say which ones they are. But it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that not only do you need to have the right resources, you need to have them in the right order. That's something I don't see a lot of games do. I mean, probably the easiest one to relate to is Banish, because everyone loves Banish in the indie city builder market. But yeah, this game, when it comes to realism and immersion, I think it's way ahead of Banished. And they were both made by one person. 2 separate people, but one person each. So you got you're making that thatch, collecting them reeds. We got the camp center with our nice Vitaly Towarchuk. Age 24, education 1. No wonder you're the mayor. Monsieur le maire. We have one village home. Everything else needs to be built. It looks like This one is getting built next because you don't have to cut down the trees. It makes sense. Because you can't build these without taking out the trees, and you can't just take out the trees. You need forestries to deal with them. Now, as for anything else, do not mind my phone ringing. I got stuff to do here. So, there is one criticism I would have with the game, is the fact that there's not a whole lot to do outside of this building. Like in this down moment where you're just waiting for these buildings to be done, there's nothing I can really do about it. And that could be a downside to the game. I think it does take away something from it, but, you know, like maybe if there was an even faster version of the 3x speed, which is probably a 10x speed from just how fast people are moving, which is already very fast. I don't entirely know how things would go by. Like, because time takes a very long time, like, I don't know, a few minutes to get past a month, and then there's 12 months, and that just takes, that's just the amount of time to get through a year. You're basically not going to get many new people in unless you have migrants. Migration needs housing, jobs, sufficient water, which is from this well over here, and it needs a market. But the market sells some kind of goods. Like there's these market stalls. They can sell up to 4 goods. They can sell either food or they can sell different kinds of things like shoes. They can have textiles out of hemp, oil from sunflower seeds, tailors make clothes out of textiles. And farms can have, if I remember correctly, they can either do wheat, potatoes, sunflower seeds, or hemp. You can get that hemp in. And you can improve the farm with plowing by getting a cow shed, which can also breeds cows and has milk production. It's very, very in-depth and very interconnected, which is what I like. However, it does mean that if you do things wrong in this game, then you're not going to go very far, which could very well be a problem considering the fact that there's not yet a tutorial. Like over in the corner there where it says build houses for the families, I think that's the last word of advice the game is going to give you. The game says build a forester and then build houses, and then it's silent. It allows you to build everything up. But then again, it is in alpha. Later on, a story mode will be made and a tutorial will be added. And probably a lot more buildings and a lot more ideas will be added to the game. Things are very, very good. You can see this little path starting to form. And it's also a nice little web. I think it looks nice. I think it's like it feels natural, to be quite honest. Yeah, plenty of flour, plenty of potatoes to last you about a year. Because I did play some before this game. And everyone started dying because everyone started losing food. Or the first time I played, I didn't make all the houses and everyone left before winter. Fun times all around. Now, if we watch this getting built, which does take a while to get, you seem to be on your clay phase, making the walls for this side. You're coming in with some more clay, and you're using the clay to make walls. Yep, some kind of plaster walls, I guess, or maybe brick, considering the fact that it's clay, but that would require a brick maker. They kind of look like a plaster wall. It's very Eastern European. And you don't get a lot of games that come out of the Ukraine, I find. Like, I don't hear many of them. You had the Witcher 3 series, which came out of Poland, which is in roughly the same area as the Ukraine, but very different culture. But you tend to not find video games that are coming out of the Eastern Europe. Or at least not particularly popular ones. And this game is good. This game is fun. Now, if only I could go faster. My economy, my treasury is starting to go down. Sometimes it gets brought back up using the water, but actually I find it really weird how the water changes so rapidly when no one seems to be over there. Maybe it's because they're sipping. Instead of eating in whole chunks, they have very, very small... What's the word for it? What am I looking for? Whenever someone tries to take a drink and uses this resource, it's a very small increment. There we go. You're started because, oh yeah, you got a lot of trees to remove. But with removing those trees, I'm assuming we're going to get yep, there we go. So we need the forester to move those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should have enough. Should. Please don't die. After this, I need to keep a really close eye on my nails. Because without nails, I ain't gonna be building. And I believe the smithy requires nails. So I might want to put that down for just right now. I might really just want to put that down right now to make sure that I'm not going to run out. Something like right here where those last 2 tents were. Something right out in front of our little depot. Seems like a good place for me. It uses iron to make nails, but I have no idea where they're getting the iron. We got 10 iron here. You got potatoes here. But there's nothing in the game that produces iron from what I can tell. Yeah, there's no like mine, so I'm not sure where they get the iron. Now our farm's almost ready. And it's July, so it's a bit late on that. Let's kind of slow things down. Slow your roll. I can add fields, prioritize fields, and I get workers. Plus a manager, which I haven't seen in other areas. Open for vacancy. Order a plow, but we can't get a plow yet. So, let's just start going down your back 40, huh? Too long. This is the longest it can be. Place is occupied. Boy. Maybe come off this side then? Maximum output, 13. Maybe try and line it up. Go to the woods area. Maximum output, 11. Ain't too bad, ain't too shabby. 8. Let me... Wheat. Wheat. Do I want you to make wheat? Not really, because that would mean I would need to change that. I can change you to potato. Send a worker in. Make potato. I'm not sure with these. 100%, 100%, 100%. I'm not... I think there's a different kinds of nutrients in the ground because there are... I have noticed in the game, there are... No, stop it. Potato. Like sunflower takes a lot of this red nutrients, but not a lot of the blue nutrients. And then after potato, which seems like a good crop, you could go hemp for crop rotation. I guess crop rotation is something you can do in your off time. Just like in real life, different nutrients get taken up at different times, and letting the pasture go fallow is a good way to restore that. I can add a new field. I need 2 oxen and a carpenter to be able to build a plow. Now then, can I just follow along here? Yes, but place is occupied because it doesn't understand very well that this is not, that they share a fence instead of being the same fence. So what if I go slightly next to it? Nope, not good enough. There needs to be other sides, but I don't think I need to go straight off the building. I think I can come out like here. Yes, max output 15. Me likey, and you get in from here. You can have a lot of those. Everyone make the potate. Another building. Maybe like right out here. Nice, this one's 16. It's even bigger than last. This one was kind of small, to be honest. And you get... I wish there was more entrances so you can pick the entrance, because that's kind of silly. Production of things. A cow shed could be nice. Especially back here. Make it kind of like my farm. Boop. Ooh, stalled for some reason. No, I think something got built. I think it was probably this house. It's July. Build houses for fams. For the fams. Maybe a well out here would be good. You're kind of far away from everything else. And how about another house? Another village house? Or, I don't know. Maybe do something like this. Like, yeah, I live here, but we don't really bother. What else could be good in a farm area? Granary would be good because that's food storage. A hay, oh yeah. Hay dryer. If this is going to be a cow pen, then we need a hay dryer. Hay dryer. Because that's how people used to do it before we had hay bales. And I should know, I'm actually a hay farmer in real life. Well, I have to actually close the video here. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next episode to see where this goes. And with that, bye-bye.